Hello guys! Today's video is probably going to be a bit of a short one, but I kind of wanted to let you in on a bit of an experiment I'm doing, even just for myself, which is old strings versus new strings on this bass. So this bass is a really clear sounding bass. The pickups are the clearest I've ever heard and I absolutely love them, as you'll probably know if you've seen the demo I've done of this bass. The strings are now extremely dead on this and it still sounds really clear. But I'm curious to know how different is it going to sound with the new strings? Is it going to be a massive change, or is it just going to sound kind of neither here nor there? So even just for myself, this is a fun little experiment. I'm also trying a different gauge of strings. So normally I've been using 95s to 40s, but I'm trying they're weird kind of D'Addario custom gauge light strings. So the guy on the post very kindly did this with the sticker and put it smack bang on the front of the case. But they're D'Addario EXL 190 custom light gauge, and they go from 100, 80, 60 to 40. So before I was using 95 to 40. So I was kind of finding that on the lower strings, when I'm tuned down, they're kind of not quite cutting it, they're too floppy. Whereas I think I like having the light higher gauge strings and it's not such a problem on those, but on the lower gauge, on the lower strings, the lower gauge is kind of becoming a bit of a problem. So even that is a bit of a test today, but I'll do you a quick kind of like little sound bite of what this sounds like with the old strings on currently. I'll do a bit of slap bass as well because I always find that an interesting thing to test with new strings because I think they sound really zingy and it really lends itself. So do a quick bit of that. I'll film myself kind of time-lapsed changing the strings on this bass, let you know my thoughts afterwards on the heavier gauge as well, and then we'll see a side-by-side comparison of what it sounds like. So see you in a second. With new strings, and I have to say I'm very happy with these. These feel amazing. The new gauge I'm really happy with. I like the hybrid gauge of having the really light D and G and then the heavier E and A. So I think if anyone asks me what strings I use, it's these ones. I can't see myself wanting to change from these for the foreseeable future, so here we are. This is what I'm using and I love it. I already feel like I can play this bass a lot easier for some reason. It just feels like it flows a lot better now. Even acoustically, there is definitely already a big change in sound, at least to me, like you can hear. Very nice. I just love it. I'll try not to get carried away before I actually do the comparison. But they already sound way more zingy, way more alive. The bass feels much happier now as well. I really like new strings as well. I'm one of those people that if they're new strings, I'm happy. I know some people don't actually like new strings very much, but especially these ones, I love them. And the bass is like, yeah! So let's do an actual comparison now. I'll play the old clip of the strings kind of as they were, and now I'll play with the new ones. Here we go. I think that sounds amazing. I'm absolutely in love with this. Love these new strings. So let me know what you think, because obviously it seems like everyone hears different things, but personally I think that's a massive difference. Again, I think the bass sounds way more alive, so I would love to hear your thoughts. And also I'd love to know, do you prefer old strings, like the feel of them, or do you prefer new strings, or do you not have a preference? But either way, thank you very much for watching. Hope this has been as interesting and enjoyable for you as it has for me. Obviously right now I'm very happy and I can't wait to go away and just play. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you would like to hear some original music, I'll put a link to my Bandcamp down below, and also if you'd like to support the channel, I'll put a link to my Patreon, etc. below. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.